of a wasted one if you ask me, but don't ask.
There's Dan Marino. This is Celebrity City tonight. Dan Marino, Dick Versace, everybody.
I think he bought his tie where you bought yours. It's great.
He's looking good. It's called Miami Nice. Jerry Lewis is here. These are Jerry's kids, this team.
Let me ask you a question. Is Miami going to become the LA of the East? Is that a possibility with all these stars here?
I said that to somebody today, and they said, actually, LA is the Miami of the West. Thank you very much.
Oh, I see.
That's the attitude here in South Florida. They had to reset the clock here to 9.7 seconds. That's the reason this timeout lasted longer than 20 seconds. Let me just check the scoring here for Miami early. Rice has 7, Long 8, Cycli 5, Smith 7, Shaw 6. You got to call that balance.
Well, I just think that what's going to happen is that there's going to be a drop-off in this shooting. And when that occurs, you're going to have to depend on hard work. And the one thing that's a little bit upsetting, I think, to Kevin Lockery right now and his coaching staff is that when the Bulls do get a miss or a steal, then they got easy baskets at the other end. It's transition basketball at its best when you've got those guys like Jordan, Grant, and Scottie Pippen filling the lane.
9.7 to go in the quarter. Look at this defense. It'll be Chicago ball. Miami could barely get it inbounded. Chicago's strength, their defense.
Well, Kevin Lockery is all over Ronnie Nunn, and I think he's got a legitimate case. There was a lot of, hands on shoulders, grabbing of jerseys. The players in this league know that officials in the last few seconds of the quarter don't like to have a parade to the free throw line, and they try to take advantage of it.
Bimbo Coles gets into the ball game for this final couple of seconds. He's playing with a 100-degree temperature. Hasn't scored closure tonight. Jordan missing, has another opportunity. That won't count. The Miami Heat has held the Chicago Bulls to their lowest first quarter point total of the year and lead it 33-19. 5% shooting. Miami Heat at 67%. And Pippen had 11 of Chicago's 19 points. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, only 2. Will Purdue is checked in for the Bulls.
If you think that this Miami Heat team wasn't excited about being in the playoffs, here's a quick little story. Grant Long, when Cleveland beat the Atlanta Hawks, answered his telephone at home. Hello, playoff house. And this whole crowd is as excited as he was.
Serena, the playoff house here tonight. Pippen shooting over Cycli. Pippen now with 13. He's not had any problems with this. 33-21 Miami. 12-point lead, opening moment, second quarter. Jess Kersey with a foul on the baseline. It's on Scottie Pippen. His first. Jess Kersey, Ronnie Nunn, and Derek Stafford, the officials here tonight.
Well, I talked to Scottie Pippen last night, and he felt the whole key to the game was going to be the Bulls' defense, that they had to really play good defense and get up after them right away, and they clearly haven't done that.
Bimbo Coles from Virginia Tech handling the ball against B.J. Armstrong. Keith Haskins has also checked in for Miami. Illegal defense called against the Bulls. There'll be a new shot clock and an inbound on the side.
It's very, very interesting that Ronnie Cycli earned himself a double team that time. It caused the Bulls to have an illegal defense. Normally, Ronnie Cycli doesn't draw double teams in this team.
Cycli there drew actually a triple team by the time he turned around with the ball.
Well, I like Ronnie Cycli. I think he's got a lot of offensive ability, but he just has to stay aggressive.
On the baseline. Haskins went for the tip-in, couldn't get it. He goes down. He's the youngster from Alabama. Armstrong wide open. Rebound was ripped out of Purdue's arms. Bimbo Coles finds Brian Shaw. For 3. Shaw has 9.
Brian Shaw is picking a great time to find a comfort zone.
Pippen on the baseline. Brian Shaw got it.
Keith Askins is a very underrated player. He was an undrafted player out of Alabama. He didn't even start in his senior year in college. Stu Inman, the personnel director, picked up on his work ethic and his athletic ability, gained 20 pounds of muscle, and now he's gained 20 pounds of confidence.
24 years old, and that's interesting. Didn't even start at Alabama.
Bill Foran, the strength coach for the Miami Heat, said that Bimbo Coles and Keith Askins are the hardest working guys on the Miami Heat team in that weight room.
13-point lead by the Heat, 10:28 to go in the half. Cycling helping with that Chicago pressure. You see how long it takes the Heat to get it across. It took 6 seconds. 16 on the shot clock when Miami goes into their offense. 9 into cycling. They're going to get B.J. Armstrong for the foul.
Well, if they're going to continue to allow the ball to be thrown that deep into the post, that's what we refer to as a very deep post-up. See how deep he is into the paint? You can't play behind a guy down inside. You're going to have to bring across some backside help to make sure that Ronnie Cycli can't have his way in the lane like that. I would suggest that if Will Purdue wants to do a better job defensively, then get up on the top side and not allow the pass to go in there. Use his long arms and make the Bulls try, make the Heat try to lob the ball inside to him.
Livingston comes in, as does Grant. So now we've got Purdue, Grant, Livingston, Armstrong, and Jordan on the floor for the Bulls. Cycli 4 out of 4 from the line, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks early in this ballgame. In the first couple of minutes, it looked like Ronnie Cycli was in a daze. He got out of it quickly enough. Heat by 15. 10 minutes to go first half. Jordan with the fadeaway. He has 4.
That's a tough matchup for Brian Shaw. He has to back off. He's afraid of the penetration. And not only does Michael have speed, he has size on him as well.
Brian Shaw finds the opening for the shot. Throws up a brick. Out of bounds, off Cycli, Chicago ball. At the conclusion of tonight's game, Dick Versace and I will be selecting the Budweiser player of the game. Bimbo Coles, I told you, playing with a sore throat, had 100-degree temperature at the shoot-around today.
Playoff time, Bob. Just blow it off and play. Lace them up, go out and play.
Jordan with 2 consecutive field goals and now has 6. 38-27, Heat by 11. The adrenaline rush now settling down, and Miami's into an old-fashioned ball game here. Rice misses the 3. Jordan.
Rice had a good long look.
Horace Grant kicks it back out to B.J. Armstrong. Bulls starting to rebound considerably better than they did in the first 5 minutes of this game. Jordan with the no-look pass. Cycli comes away with it. Coles to Cycli for the two-handed slam.
Ronnie Cycli active in the lane, reading the penetration of Bimbo Coles, freed himself up for an easy slam.
Askins with a tough job trying to guard Grant.
I think Horace Grant's the most underrated player on the Bulls team, maybe one of the most underrated players in the league itself.
Grant at 6'10", Askins at 6'8". Simply no physical match for it. 9 on the shot clock. Glenn Rice into the paint. Jordan with that patented behind-the-back steal. Armstrong takes the hard foul from Bimbo Coles and will go to the line.
Well, if you're going to foul a guy, make sure that he can't shoot the free throw. When I watched that World War III game against New York and Detroit the other night, I guarantee you there were no layups given, no quarter given either. And I think what the Heat has to do